my channel for this week's self-care reading. I hope you're excited. I'm excited to see what Spirit tells us. I'm excited to see what messages Spirit has for us this week, to see what self-care we need and how we can better our lives through the love of ourselves. With that, I will clear the energy, clear the cards, and see what Spirit has to say. Just take a deep breath, in and out. Releasing and letting go all fears, all worries, all concerns, all things that are not helpful to you in this very moment while you listen to this message. I clear the card, I clear the energy of these cards, and I connect the energy of these cards to Source, Creator, God, so that any messages that come through are for the highest light and good of all who see this video. With that, let's pull some cards. We need to pull no cards. It popped. Alright, so the first card that came out was a long time there. Jumping today. I agree. Good time. They are throwing out today. Cool beans. Alright. So, interesting. They actually, the cards went in order this week. It's like, I don't know, I understand them better this week. It's funny. Like they flow literally in sync with each other. And it's 2, 1, 24, 25. Pay attention to those numbers. This week, remember as you see them, see if you need to do any self-care. If you need to, if you see these numbers this week, it's because you need to do the self-care because you are worrying or you are thinking about things that are not healthy and productive for you. With that, let's get into the cards. First one, like I said, is a long time. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I know a lot of us, a lot of people that watch my channel are moms, so it's really hard for moms to get alone time because you have the kids. Like, you can't even pee by yourself. I know. I have one. She lets me pee by myself now, though, but she's 10, so take some time for yourself. It is going to help you with, one, the rest of the self-care that you need for this week, but it's also going to give you clarity on how you need to move through this week. It's going to give you clarity. It's going to help you acknowledge fears. Oh, that's why I did that video. Okay, makes sense. So I watched a video this morning. I was talking about energy work and how to do it and what's the best way to do it. And the guy was showing basically simple energy work methods where you clear yourself of anything that's not in the right now. Then you let yourself feel whatever is in your body. Or you think about, okay, here's how it works, sorry. Clear yourself. Let yourself see what you want, see the life that you want to have. Then you acknowledge the fears that you have and you feel them wherever they are in your body. And then you send your healing, loving energy to that place in your body so that you're allowed to release the fear. That's what alone time gives you when you take it. It gives you the time to feel the fears so that you can acknowledge them and release them so that you know what your highest path is. You need alone time. It's time to take the time by yourself. It's time to stop letting all these other people get in your head and get in your ear saying that you don't need a long time, or not letting you have a long time because they need stuff from you. You do not owe anyone in this world anything, maybe except for your children. And even the little people need to give you a long time sometimes, so you're not ripping their heads off because you're so angry and tired and frustrated and flustered. Take the time to be alone and center yourself, which the last card that came out was ground yourself. So taking the time to be alone and understand and know what you want and what you need is going to be crucial, especially for this year, this entire 2023. The mantra for a long time is, I make time to focus on myself. The journal prompt is, how does having a long time make you feel? What emotions and memories come up when you're alone? Pay attention to the emotions and the memories that come up. Write them down. Acknowledge them. Don't run away from them. Do not hide them. Do not push them away. Acknowledge them, feel them, and then release them. Release them back to God, Source, the universe, whatever you call your higher power that you answer to. Release that energy or fear or emotion or memory, especially if it's plaguing you. When you have memories and feelings that are coming up, it's for a reason. It's for you to pay attention to and acknowledge that something isn't right there. You either don't like it, you want to change it, you feel like you were wronged. It's coming up for a reason, and you need to understand the reason why it's coming up, or acknowledge the reason why it's coming up, so that you're allowed to, or that you're able to release it. And the next card that came out was abundance planning. Get yourself a planner. They have budget planners, they have regular planners, whatever. They have budget classes. There's Budgetista and Moneyista. I think Moneyista is, I know for sure it's Budgetista, because I took one of her budgeting classes and it's free. She has a free budgeting class. I think both of them do. Moneyista too. I think I follow her. Both of them have budgeting classes that teach you how to budget. Sorry, the call came in. Both of them have budgeting classes that teach you how to budget, that teach you how to manage your money so that you are getting the most out of your money. When you make plans, you know what you want. Or when you make plans, you know where you're trying to go, so you know what you need to do to get there. Take the time to make the plan so that you will have all the time and steps that you need to take in order to get where you want to go. The mantra for abundance planning is, I attract a level of abundance in alignment with my self-worth and reflective of my generous nature. Ooh, I like that one. But if you're attracting a level of abundance that's in alignment with your self-worth, you must increase your self-worth and know that you are worthy of freaking amazing things. But if you don't take the time to see your worth, you won't be able to get there. The journal prompt is, what was your family's relationship with money like when you were growing up? How has that impacted your relationship with money? That is a powerful journaling prompt, because you have to understand your fears around money so that you can heal those fears around money, so that you can actually attract the type of money that you want to have into your life. And if anybody wants me to find the links to those free classes for budgeting and abundance planning, let me know and I'll find them. Just comment down below. The next card that came through is flow like water. Water. Water is connected to our emotions, and our emotions help us understand what we want and what we need to release. When emotions come up, it's because something needs to come out. And if you don't let what needs to come out, it's going to eat you up on the inside. Flowing like water. I love this analogy of water, or this story, or whatever you want to call it. Water does what fruitcake it wants to do. Period. And it don't care that there is a 10-ton boulder sitting in front of it, blocking its path. It is going to keep trying to get where it wants to go, no matter how hard it has to try or how long it has to try. Ooh, that's the message. No matter how hard or how long water has to try to get to where it wants to go, it's going to get there eventually. It's going to keep trying. It's going to keep pushing. It's going to keep working. It's going to put all the necessary processes in place to either erode away that rock that's in the way, so it'll make a big hole through the middle of it, or if it needs to go around, under it, on top of it. However that water needs to get to the other side of that rock, that water gonna get to the other side of the rock. And that's what you need to do here. Flow the path of least resistance. Flow into the path of least resistance. That's what water does. It flows however, whenever, wherever it needs to flow to get where it wants to go. You just have to find like water. You just have to flow like water and find the path of least resistance to the place where you want to go. That's why I said these cards kind of went in order, because you take the long time to get clarity and figure out where you want to go. You take the time to plan your abundance, to know the steps that you need to get there, to the place that you want to be, and then you flow like water to that place. And then, of course, the last card is ground yourself. You ground yourself in the energy of where you want to be, and you ground yourself in the energy of who you are, so that all of these things can take place and become so much easier for you. The mantra for Flow Like Water is, I give thanks for the abundant waters of Mama Gaia. Isn't she so great? She gives us so many things and so many great examples of how to live our lives, how to love our lives, and how to experience this world in every amazing way that you can. But it's up to you to take the time to see, understand, and feel it. The journal prompt is, what beliefs and patterns would you like to wash away with the help of water? You've already taken a long time to understand and get clear on what you want and where you want to go. You also got clear on your fears. So now you can use water to let those fears wash away. You can take a shower, you can take a bath, you can go stand in the rain. I like the rain one, which I haven't done that in a while. Somebody needs to do this one. Talk fast. But you get in water of some sort. You speak to the water because water has memory. You ask the water to do. Water is actually really amazing, even outside of it pushing through and getting where it wants to go, however it needs to get there. I can't remember the guy's name because I'm terrible with names, but this guy, professor, whomever, whatever you want, I don't remember what he is. I don't remember his titles. He did an experiment, and the experiment shows that water has memory, but it also shows that water takes on the attributes of whatever is spoken to it. I guess that's kind of how you say it. He spoke beautiful words and life into water, and then he froze it, and the crystals that the water made were so beautiful and symmetrical and made these beautiful geometric patterns. But when he spoke negative words or horrible, mean words to the water, they were rigid and funny looking. So take the time to speak to the water that you're drinking, the water that you're bathing yourself with, the rainwater, whatever water that you come in contact with that's going to go into or touch your body. Speak to that water kindly. Speak to that water. Speak life into that water. The life that you want to have, speak it into that water. Tell the water thank you and give the water gratitude, and the water will help. Or even ask the water to take away things that or fears that you're trying to release and remove. It will do it for you, because that's what water does. It connects us to our emotions, and then it helps release and remove and flow through them. And of course, the last card is ground yourself. There are all kinds of grounding exercises on YouTube. Grounding is great because it connects you back to everything. Because everything is connected, everything is all one. And if you take the time to connect yourself to all those things, you'll be able to. Oh, my bad. The dog got the bone. He sounded like he had something he wasn't supposed to. Ground yourself in who you are, in the power of Source, God, your creator, whoever your higher power is, so that you can remember why you started this journey, why you wanted this, why you are here doing the things that you were doing. Keep yourself grounded and stable and in loving energy. That's what grounding does. It brings you back to the loving energy of who you know you are and who you know that you're connected to. But it takes time. It takes a long time to be able to do this. This all flows back into one circle. This reading, like it's a circle. You take the long time to understand and get clear. You plan based off of what you got clear on. You flow through that plan like water flows through the earth. And then you keep grounding yourself in the energy and the clarity of the plan. And you just keep going through and you're recycling those energies. And eventually you'll get to where you want to be. You are a beautiful divine soul who is worthy and deserving of all good things in this life. But you have to believe it. You have to believe and know that you're worthy of good things and that good things will come to you. If you don't believe that, then you're never going to have the things that you want. I'm going to read you the last mantra journal prompt, and then we're going to go. The mantra for ground yourself is, I am grounded, stable, and strong. The journal prompt is, how do you feel after taking the time to connect with the earth physically and through the visualization of meditation? Grounding yourself. You can ground yourself in many ways. With food, certain foods help you ground. Your root chakra helps you ground. Working with your root chakra will help you ground yourself. Working with earth's energy is going out in nature, playing with animals. All of those things will help you ground your energy. So thank you for watching this video. Give me a like, share with anybody who you know may need this video or any self-care. And make sure to follow us on all social media platforms to keep up with all things self-love and self-care. I hope you have a blessed and amazing week.